G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of U-Boat on board U-606. Today's 15th of January 1945. We just got back from a previous patrol where we used a deck gun to do some pretty serious damage, but hopefully this time we're going to have a little bit more luck with torpedoes. So before we get into the episode, I'd like to say that this will be ending soon, as in the series. And I'm looking for a new series to start. I know some people are interested in U-Boat, but I have other games that I'd like to play, mainly War on the Sea or Sniper Elite 5, so comment below and let me know which one you would like to see. So here's the map, here's our patrol zone. It's AB6 to AC7, right up north as usual. Struggling for ports obviously at this stage of the war, so I would say for the rest of this campaign that we're going to be based out of Bergen, Norway. I know we have been a lot anyway, but I don't really see us getting back down to France or Italy. And as you can see, the Allies are closing in rapidly on Germany itself, so I would say we'll be stuck here in Bergen definitely until the end of the war. Look at the Allies have control of pretty much everything. But we'll get up to the patrol zone. Well, we're not even at the patrol zone yet, and we've got an incoming transmission from the BDU, so let's decipher that message. And they want us to go and sink the SS Polaris, yeah, something like that, whatever. Let's see, where are we? Good, they're in our patrol zone, which is good news. That's going to give us a few kilometers, but hopefully they're heading our way and not away from us, so we'll put a mark down. Speed up a bit of time. Oh, great, they're heading away from us. Okay, so we are going to need to go full throttle, and we will surface the ship to make sure that we can catch up, and this guy can stop resting. Get on the diesel engines because we want to be going full speed here, and we will catch up to this convoy ASAP. Here we are with the convoy. We've now got sights on them and they look like they're within range, so it looks like we've got ourselves an empire of sorts here. It's kind of hard to tell if it's it kind of looks like an empire bell, could be an empire tower. Not too sure at this stage what that is actually. It's just a bit of a funny angle that we're looking. But I don't think it's an Empire Tower. Can't see a mast in the middle. So I'm going to go with an Empire Bell here. Seems like the most logical. Now they're on a course. We've already sussed that out on the map. Speed, I'm going to say 7. That's just the typical speed of a convoy without having to measure. And distance, not good distance, just a little bit out of reach, but I believe there's a ship in front of that one. Here we go, it's another Empire, kind of looks like another Empire Bell actually, so we'll recognize that. Yeah, that does look like an Empire Bell, we'll go with that. We'll say 7 knots, and the course is 85. Not 135. Distance, hopefully you're a little bit more close. Yeah, there we go. Slightly out of range. We will double check the speed though, just to make sure. Don't want to be missing with the torpedo. So start the clock there, and we're in the back of the boat. There we go, the back of the boat's coming through now. Stop the clock there. Exactly 7 knots, just as predicted. Oh, we've got no torpedoes warmed. Okay. You warm up tube 1, you warm up tube 2. Use a bit of time compression. And we'll get those warmed up. There we go. And now you warm up another torpedo, and you as well, because you've got nothing else to be doing. Raise up the scope again. I don't know why it lowers itself. And we'll double check our distance to this guy. Looking pretty good. Raise the mast so we get an accurate reading. There we go, within range. Two torpedoes are coming your way. You go to the right, just in case. It's tube 1 and tube 2, and we will fire those away. Oh, there we go, we've got one good hit, and it looks like we've blown the front end off the ship, which is quite a big surprise. That normally doesn't happen with an Empire. Call that a one-hitter quitter. But oh, there you go, mission succeeded. We've sunk the target boat, so fantastic news for us. Well, we've accomplished the mission, but now we're just out searching for extra tonnage. We haven't completed the registered tonnage that we need, but we have a Empire here. I believe it's the one that was just behind the target ship before. So we'll just make sure that the solution is right for it. They've calmed down a bit since the sinking of that last ship, but we will just double check their speed just to be sure. We don't want to be wasting torpedoes. We want to make sure that we sink some ships on this run, not using the deck gun too much. And the back of the boat through the crosshair there, and stop the clock. 7 knots, yep, so perfect. Ready for a torpedo. Tube. Tube number 3 for this one. Hopefully we can blow the front end off her again. Not sure if it's going to happen every time, but would be nice. Fire away. Well, direct hit. Got a good fire on the deck there as well. Let's just get a damage report and see how we're doing. Not too great actually by the looks of things. Don't understand how we can blow the front end off one ship and only cause 30-40% of damage to another. See what else we got here in the convoy. Plenty of targets available. A couple of destroyers this time. Yeah, we definitely want to be picking those off if we can. This guy is not doing too great. Bit of time compression. Oh, there we go. No, she's gone. Well, she went down rather quickly there. Oh well, we'll have to catch up with the convoy, let them rest, and come back for another attack. And we're back. Here we go. So we got eyes on an enemy destroyer here. Now we definitely want to try and pick this guy off, because if all else fails, we may have to surface and deck gun some of the other cargo ships here. Now this destroyer looks a little bit unfamiliar actually. So I'm going to have to scroll through the book here, see what type of ship she actually is. Well, she looks unfamiliar, but she kind of does look like a Sims. She's got 2 big turrets on the front end, a rather big tower, 1 big funnel with a mast in between. I think we'll go with that. We'll call it a Sims. She has slightly changed course, gone from 85 to 88 degrees, and we'll double check our distance and our time as well. And once the back of the boat gets through, stop the clock there. Yeah, she's going pretty quick. But I am just going to alter that, because I think she will slow down. Yeah, we'll just double check our distance as well. Top of that mast there. Yeah, she's well within range.
Rohr 2,
we go 2 torpedoes.
Rohr 3,
I want to make sure that she gets sunk if we do hit. So tube 2 and tube 3 can fire away.
Los!
Well, we missed with the 2 torpedoes, but we sent a T5 her way and There we go, that looks like the T5's done the business for us there. And that gets a destroyer out the way for us, and that gives us kind of a bit more room to get in there and try and sink a bit more cargo. But yeah, this destroyer's done for sure. She's going down. It really is going down tail end heavy for sure. Good hit with the T5. We don't always get success with those. They kind of just put a little bit of a speed reduction on the target ship, but she's done the business there, and we can see the convoy's starting to split now, so we've got to pick our targets wisely. And we will not be starting with an NA1. We will have a look around. We might have to surface up and maybe use a deck gun here now that the convoy's escorts are out of the way. And we're back with them, and here we have another destroyer here. Now we don't want to surface up just yet. We want to get this guy out the way first. So we'll suss out the solution. Double check her speed, because she might be flying at the moment. Could still be under alert from that previous sinking of the other escort. And when the back of the boat comes through across there, right there, yep, she is going fairly fast, but it might not be that fast by the time we actually launch the torpedo. And we're going to go with tube 5 again just to be sure. At least we'll guarantee a hit with that, and if all goes well, it will cause us enough damage just like the last one to actually get it completely out of the way, and we can close in. So tube 5 away. There we go, got another good strike with the T5. One good thing about a T5 is you can pretty much always guarantee it's going to hit something. Well, we've done alright, we've got about 40% damage, but not quite as assertive as that first one that we launched away. Hopefully she's going to take on some more water. No fire. It's bizarre how... So we struck a Empire, blew the front end off. The second ship we didn't get anything with. Well, we got a little bit with. It did sink it eventually. First T5 absolutely destroyed one destroyer, and the second T5 did barely nothing. But we got a bit of evasive maneuvers here. It's bizarre that they haven't caught us. We're only at periscope depth here. We haven't exactly done any evasive maneuvers really. Well, we got a couple of ships up here that look like they might be ready for some deck gun action if we can catch up. So let's get into that, and I'll see you when we join these guys again once they stop wagging their tails too much. Right, there we go. She took a few rounds, but she's gone down eventually. She's still got a slight fire on board, but after plenty of shots there, she has gone down. The crew of abandoned ship. But there's another ship out here that we want to use a deck gun for. So let's give chase and let's go and catch down that ship. There we go, made light work of that NA1 there. She's off down and that's going to count towards our tally as well. There we are, we're back at port and one of our guys has got ourselves a new medal. We're miles away from the next medal. I don't even know if we'll get to that. There's a little list of the ships that we did sink. I thought it was more than 6, but still 6 ships, not too bad. Got a couple of destroyers, a few cargo ships. There's messages between us and the BDU. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode, and make sure you comment below and let me know what kind of game should I be playing after this, because I'm pretty keen to do a playthrough for Sniper Elite 5. I'm also keen to do War on the Sea.